Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of Clash Royale. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale, and as you can see, the return of Pro v Pro is here, baby, and we have Miniminter here to face the returning champ, none other than Surgical Goblin. Who do you guys want to win this one? Surgical Goblin just beat Azilies 3 weeks ago. Previously, he took down Surgical TS as the pro to beat. For those of you who don't remember, Surgical TS beat Pompeo. If you guys want a recap of this series, I'll include the last 5-6 videos in Pro v Pro in the description below. But before we get started, well, we're already started here, but as we get started here, I want you guys to pause the video. Don't look at the other comments, but tell me, who are you rooting for and who do you think is going to win out of these two pros? Two of really the best players in the game. Both of these players would make my top 10 in terms of sheer talent in Clash Royale at multiple decks. So who are you rooting for? Miniminter or Surgical Goblin? Let me know, guys. And don't fast forward, it's not allowed. You have to watch all the matches. There could be 3, there could be 5, because it is a best of 5. First player to get to 3 wins, no special rules. And as you can see, Miniminter's first 2 cards are Mega Minion and Barbarian Hut here. The next card is Golem. I was gonna say, it's the Golem Hut deck, which is going around everywhere. It's insane. But Surgical Goblin has a decent counter up his sleeve here. It's the P.E.K.K.A. Surgical Goblin playing a minor P.E.K.K.A. control deck, it looks like, on the bottom. So we'll see how he's able to handle this big push here coming in from Miniminter. Miniminter says, oops, and you can see it's a Night Witch, a Flying Machine, and a Golem, but they're going to run into the E-Wiz and the P.E.K.K.A., and he's doing a very good job, Surgical Goblin, that is, defending what could have been a really devastating push. He plays the Rascals beautifully there. The Rascals able to distract and take down just barely that Flying Machine. That could have been very crucial there for Surgical Goblin. He would have taken a lot of damage had that Flying Machine stayed alive, had that log came down a little bit earlier from Miniminter. So Surgical Goblin, you can pretty much see the entire deck here for the most part. Not sure what his last card is, but he's going to go ahead and try to get some chip damage onto this left tower. He needs to catch up in damage, and there comes the Fire Spirits from Miniminter. Of course, this deck is just incredible, Miniminter's deck, and the beautiful thing about it is not only does it provide a steady onslaught of Barbarians from the Barbarian Hut to later combo with the Golem, especially as you get into double elixir time, but it also just has so much spell bait in it. It has obviously the Barb Hut, it has the Flying Machine. Look at this P.E.K.K.A., guys. The P.E.K.K.A. isn't gonna get a swing. No, very close there. Fire Spirits coming down at the very last second there for Miniminter. Okay, so back to the spell bait. You have the Night Witch, which you really don't want the opponent to be using their poison on. You have the Flying Machine. You have, of course, the Barbarian Hut, and you have the Mega Minion, which isn't the best bait, but you have 4 cards essentially, which will get your opponent to use their spells, freeing you up to execute one of these big mammoth pushes. However, that's not what you want to do there, providing a lot of spell value for that poison to take down the Night Witch and the Mega Minion, and what else was there? The Flying Machine. That was a lot of poison value there for Surgical Goblin, and it looks like, I don't know, I don't want to speak too soon, but it looks like Surgical might have this one well in hand. But look at this, guys. No, I don't want to, I did speak too soon. We have a full health Golem on the right tower. It's a matter of time here, guys. Can Surgical get to the minor poison before this Golem takes down his tower? Here comes a log by both players. Log connects for Surgical. Oh my god! Golem with 29 HP left on Surgical's tower. Miniminter's Golem gets that final blow literally at the last millisecond, picking up the victory. Unbelievable. What a way to start this one, guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut out the downtime in between matches while the pros pick out their decks. Alright guys, so we are back. Match number 2, Miniminter picking up that victory over Surgical. Unbelievable there at the very last second. So Miniminter is up 1-0 against Surgical Goblin right now. Surgical starts out with a Goblin gang at the bridge there. Miniminter responds with an Ice Golem. You can see a lot of spectators here. We're ranging from 30 to 70 spectators in these matches just off of the in-game friends list, right? So Miniminter responds to that Rascals by fireballing the left Grow Rascal along with the Thick Boy and taking that left tower down to a little bit more chip damage, 23-33. Here comes the Miner in for Surgical Goblin. This looks like a Surgical Goblin is playing a Miner Rascals deck. I wonder if it's also, oh, interesting with the Valkyrie there. I'm not sure the final cards for either of these players in this second matchup. We'll have to wait and see what they have. I think Surgical Goblin might be playing perhaps a balloon deck, and Miniminter perhaps a graveyard deck? I don't even know. I could be totally wrong on both of those accounts. Let's wait and see, Ash, and stop trying to guess. So here comes the log down for Surgical Goblin, doing a little bit more chip damage, and I think I was right. Now that we see the Inferno Dragon, Miniminter is indeed going to be playing the balloon deck. His last card is his win condition, which is the balloon. This deck first popularized by Pompeo, and here comes Surgical Goblin with the Tesla. Beautiful Tesla there, but the balloon is going to be able to kill it in one hit because it was already a little bit low, and that balloon will connect for one big hit on that left tower, plus the death damage, and now the Inferno Dragon melts away that Spirit Goblin, but luckily the Spirit Goblin did a little bit of chip damage first, and you can see here Miniminter in the early lead again in this second match here. I can't believe that first match. I can't believe how it ended. Insane. These players are two very incredibly good players. So Surgical Goblin here with the Tesla. I like this deck. I still don't know. It's not Mortar, is it? His last card? I still don't know what his last card... Oh, Poison, obviously, Ash. It's just minor Poison with Rascals. It's kind of a chip deck, guys. Also some control elements to it as well. Surgical pre-places that Tesla, and there comes another balloon. But look at the Tesla, guys. Am I crazy for saying the Tesla is the best defense in the entire game, and it's not even close right now? Tesla's just so strong. I feel like, you know, whether you're playing a balloon deck, whether you're playing a giant, a golem deck, if I go against Tesla, I'm always annoyed because of how strong it is. I feel like it melts everything, and it has a decent amount of HP as well. I prefer even to the Inferno Tower. So here we go. It's the Tesla pre-placed again by Surgical Goblin. He catches that Miner beautifully with the Goblin Gang, and the Tesla's going to do some good work here, but check this out, guys. Miniminter was smart enough not to play the balloon. I would expect a big balloon push here from Mini, and here it comes. Because Surgical uses Tesla when he didn't have the balloon, it's going to be difficult for Surgical to cycle to a Tesla. He does! And the balloon takes it down, and the balloon doesn't connect for more damage on that left tower. That was a crucial exchange there, guys. We are into overtime already. I thought that Miniminter had that one right there. That balloon was this close. You guys might not have even noticed that Tesla, and that was a beautiful tombstone there by Miniminter, catching that Miner by Surgical. But Miniminter is forced to fireball here against that Valkyrie, lest he loses his left tower. Lest he loses his left tower. Say that 3 times fast, guys. So here we go. It's a Mega Minion going to intercept this Valkyrie again, but again, Miniminter forced to play more troops here, and here comes a Miner. All of a sudden, the tables have turned here, and look at this, another fireball, but the poison comes down. Surgical Goblin comes through with another clutch victory, well, with a clutch victory. 2 last second, well, not last second, we're in overtime, right? But 2 incredibly close matches. Let's get into match number 3, guys. All right, guys, so match number 3 is underway here. This time was a fast one. I probably don't even need to cut there. But I was just awkwardly staring at the microphone, at the camera, so I guess we will cut. Anyway, here we go. Match number 3 here, guys. Surgical Goblin on the bottom, Miniminter on the top. Interesting that both players have used all different decks so far. The meta right now in the game is rather wide open. I think that every archetype really is strong. I think that Bait has probably been in better spots, but other than that, even Lava Loon, you can see Surgical Goblin opening up with a Lava Hound, and Miniminter plays 3 Musketeers. So again, we're seeing 2 brand new decks here. I said at the beginning of the video that both of these pros are known to be incredibly flexible when it comes to archetypes that they're comfortable with in the game. So I would say this is going to be very interesting here, this matchup. Normally, I would give the edge to 3 Musketeers, but it depends on which version of the deck that both players are playing. I would assume Surgical Goblin is playing the Zap Fireball version of Lava Loon, which gives him the edge, able to Fireball Zap the 3 Musketeers, but we'll have to see. Here comes the Fireball indeed for Surgical Goblin against that pump there from Miniminter, but I'm not sure if Miniminter is playing the Hunter version of this deck. or if he's playing the Royal Hogs version of this deck. We'll have to wait and see. Or he could be playing a Battle Ram or something like that, a little bit off meta. But we see the Royal Ghost usually in the Hunter version of Three Musketeers or in the Royal Hog version. And indeed it is. Here it comes. Royal Hogs in the right lane. Good defense, though, by Surgical Goblin. The Royal Hogs will connect to that tower, but not getting a lot of damage. Really doing a good job, Surgical, using both his Tombstone and his guards. But he used both of his ground defenders here. So if Miniminter's smart, and he is, he's going to go in right away. Because again, Surgical Goblin does not have any ground troops left to defend. And here goes Miniminter trying to punish him for it, just like I said there, guys. Really, really smart play, knowing the deck of Surgical Goblin by Mini, and he's able to take down that right tower. Here comes Surgical responding with a Lava Hound. And honestly, this is going to be pretty difficult to defend if you're Miniminter. The good thing about Miniminter's deck is you do still have the Royal Hogs as a win condition in this deck, and also as Fireball bait, because Fireball does still counter the Royal Hogs. But the problem is he doesn't have Minion Horde. He doesn't have that second big answer that Three Musketeer decks usually do to a Lava Loon push. And you can see right here, really a very nice job there of playing very disciplined by Surgical Goblin and using his Zap not on that Inferno not on the Musketeer right away, and rather saving it so the balloon can make sure he ensures getting that hit on the balloon there. He used it on the Rascals instead. So just like that, interesting Lava Hound play here by Surgical right up the center of the map almost. You almost wonder if that's a defensive Lava Hound. Here comes the Fireball into that left tower there for Surgical. He had to do it, and now the Lava Hound, it will indeed pop over here, but it did a pretty good job defensively. Those Musketeers will die, I think. Indeed they do. So now we're kind of resetting the table here. Miniminter does have the slight edge, seeing that he does have the pump down on the board. And now here he comes. The Fireball actually is in rotation here for Surgical, but Miniminter went all in here with Royal Ghost, Goblin Gang, and Royal Hogs. All that with no damage on the tower. So Miniminter is going to reset with another Elixir pump, but can he defend it here? I don't know. Is it going to get a hit? It's not going to get a hit, but it will get death damage. That will deny maybe 2 Elixir production out of that Elixir Collector, but certainly Surgical was hoping for the connection. And here comes Mini again. This time, oh boy, this time he is going all in here, guys. We have the guards, Royal Ghost in the pocket, Royal Hog on the left tower, and this is probably going to be tower down. Fireball comes in, but Royal Ghost is alive, and one Royal Hog. Left tower down for Miniminter. Miniminter up 2-1 off of the champ Surgical Goblin. Can he do it? Can Miniminter be the new pro to beat? Stay tuned and find out. Alright guys, here we go, match number 4. Now remember, if Miniminter wins here, he is the new pro to beat and thus ends the win streak of Surgical Goblins at only 2 games. So let's see what he can do. Surgical starts out with a Tombstone. When you see Tombstone in this meta, you have to think either Lava Hound or Graveyard. It looks like Graveyard, judging by the Ice Golem, and indeed it is. This is going to be very difficult for Miniminter to defend. He places down a Mega Minion. It's essentially going to be wasted here, I think. That was a nice log, though. That was a nice log, but the tower does fall, guys. I think, well, 32 HP left. And meanwhile, here comes a Golem push on the right lane for Miniminter. He needs to connect for a lot of damage here. He has the Flying Machine and the Fire Spirits backing it up. The Fire Spirits do not connect with the girl Rascals there, and that's going to really hurt Miniminter. Check it out, only getting a few hundred HP off of the tower, and he almost loses his left tower. A very, very aggressive opening play there for Miniminter. Surgical started out with the Tombstone. Miniminter responded with the Golem in the back. That's something that you really seldom see. It was a very high risk and possibly high reward, but you can see the reward certainly didn't pay off there for Miniminter, and now even a minute into this match, he's facing a large deficit. We see a Graveyard against the Barb Hut here, but we can't see how much damage. The live is blocking it. Supercell, fix your game. Literally unplayable. Okay, I'm joking. The Barb Hut is actually going to go down right now, and I don't know why I did that. But here he comes. Rascals into the right lane here for Surgical Goblin. Good use of the Graveyard against that 7 Elixir Barbarian Hut for Surgical. So Surgical definitely is in the power position here, but he has to be careful because going into double Elixir time against that Golem Hut deck, I mean, all it takes is one big push. All it takes, 3 crown and you're done. So Surgical has to remain remain on the offense as well, and he's doing a good job of that here. It's a Mega Minion and an Ice Golem and a Graveyard all on the right tower. Now right tower is down, left tower is down to 32 HP. All Surgical has to do here is defend this push, and I think the victory is his. He uses that poison on the flying machine, and then he tries to kite that Mega Minion into the poison radius using skeletons and now a Tombstone. Tombstone's also going to lure and pull that Golem up away from the tower, preventing the death damage. Miniminter getting a little bit desperate here, but he has to. It's a Golem and a Night Witch and a flying machine all placed basically in the poison there, but he needs to get that Golem to the tower. He's probably going to take the tower just with a solo Golem here, despite the Mega Minion, but he's going to need a miracle here with only 15 seconds left. This is really the first match out of all the matches that wasn't that close at the end. He will indeed take the right tower, but with only 5-6 seconds left, it's just going to be a matter of a log here for Surgical Goblin to finish things off. And there it goes, guys. We got a true Pro v Pro up in here. It's 2 versus 2. Next player to win wins. Let's go set. We have a true Pro v Pro here in the chat. True Pro v Pro, which is a win these matches go the duration. If I can only type, it would be amazing. So guys, I will go ahead and send this. Good luck. And return to you guys with the last and final match, and we'll have a new pro to beat or the returning Surgical Goblin champ. All right, guys, here we go into the last match. Remember, whoever wins this one is the winner. Will it be Mini? Will it be Surgical? I don't know. We'll see. These guys are both really good neck and neck in these battles, you know? Miniminter starts out with an elixir pump here, and immediately Surgical Goblin attacks with that miner. It actually connects to the pump there, and Miniminter forced to use the log and the ice spirit to try to save a little bit of elixir out of that pump there. It was a 6 elixir counterattack for Surgical, and definitely Mini not where he wanted to start this match. He plays a Royal Ghost at the left bridge there, and it is going to connect. Inferno Dragon countering it for Surgical Goblin. Not before that Royal Ghost gets a few swings in on that left tower, putting him in the damage lead, but also the elixir deficit when you count in the Inferno Dragon and the Ice Golem already on the board for Surgical, but just barely. A nice catch on that Miner there by Miniminter. Miner's going to go down in the, it looks like the tower will be able to finish off that Inferno Dragon before it incurs, look at this, a balloon! An aggressive balloon here for Surgical Goblin. I don't know what Miniminter has for that. He doesn't have anything, guys. Because he pumped a little bit early there while the Inferno Dragon was still alive, I think that Miniminter might lose his left tower. He doesn't lose it, but he gets it all the way down to 610 damage. Now we're going to go really aggressive. Oh, we go right into a Mega Knight. Surgical Goblin playing the Mega Knight Balloon deck, guys. This is going to be a very difficult matchup here for Miniminter. Obviously, his last 2 cards were 3 Musketeers and Royal Hog. He's playing that same deck that he used in the second match. But with the Mega Knight, it's going to be difficult. Surgical Goblin's going to make sure he's always saving that Mega Knight for the 2 Musketeer lane. We'll see how Miniminter handles it. The good thing about Mini here is that he's going against a deck with no big spell. Of course, the bad thing is it has Mega Knight, which is, you know, just as good as a big spell against 3 Musketeers. Now, hey, this is a very smart move here by Miniminter, guys. A very smart play. He knew that that Surgical dropped the minions, he dropped the Inferno Dragon, and he dropped the, what else did he drop? A Miner or something? An Ice Golem? Either way, he knew he didn't have enough elixir in hand to play the Mega Knight that he did have in hand, and he went all in with the Royal Hogs, took the left tower. All of a sudden, just like that, guys, Miniminter is in the lead here. 40 seconds left in this match. If Miniminter can hold on, he is the new pro to beat. Mega Knight played in the right lane. In the left lane, here it comes. A balloon and a miner on the Musketeers. A good zap to retarget them. Is the balloon going to make it? No! But the death damage will, guys. But it's down to 282 HP on that left tower with 22 seconds left in this match. 20 seconds left in this match. 71 live viewers right now. We have Royal Hogs going down the right lane. Mega Knight played by Surgical Goblin. Only 10 seconds left. What is he going to do? He has no big spell. It's an Ice Golem. It's minions. Left lane. Countered by... oh boy, a Royal Ghost. I think Mini's got this, guys. A Miner's on the tower. Miner's on the tower. Oh, 2 seconds left. It goes down. Wow, now it's anybody's match here, guys. Oh my God, that was clutch. 2 seconds left from Surgical Goblin being eliminated, and he pulls off the tower. He gets that tower down, excuse me, and now, oh man, Mini's in a tough spot here. He's gonna go for the 3 crown, I think. Mega Knight is in hand here for Surgical. Where's he gonna play it? He plays in the left lane. A smart decision here by Surgical Goblin. Mega Knight's gonna be very high on HP. The Royal Ghost does not become visible in time there, and now, just like that, guys, just like that, Surgical Goblin might have the edge in this, considering the matchup in this match with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in overtime. Inferno Dragon cycled behind the King Tower here for Surgical Goblin. He's going to go aggressive. He placed the Miner on the Musketeer and Goblin Gang in the left lane. Meanwhile, we have oh boy, we have 2 Musketeers and Royal Hogs in the left. Royal Hogs in the left going for the King Tower, answered by minions. Are they going to do enough damage? It doesn't look like it, and now this is a big monster push here for Surgical Goblin, guys. The push dies out, 800 HP left on the King Tower for Surgical. Balloon does make contact, 1 more hit, and oh man, it happens. Surgical Goblin somehow pulls out an absolute miracle with the comeback. He was down 2-1 as well, and look at this match with 2 seconds left. He comes from behind. Unbelievable. I think this is the best Pro v Pro we've ever had on the channel. It was so close. I got a little bit flustered there at the end. GG, guys. I just want to give a huge shout out to both of these players, guys. Surgical Goblin and Miniminter. Make sure you go ahead and follow them on social media. Check out their player stats and profiles. I'll link that all in the description. And of course, guys, let me know who should face Surgical Goblin next. Who faces him? Who can take down Surgical? We've tried Azilies, we've tried Surgical TS, we've tried Miniminter. I need you guys to help me out. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this series. Go ahead and subscribe and like if you enjoy it. Let me know that you're a fan of Pro v Pro, and I'll try to do it more often, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner, and as always, take care, guys.